All right, I've got question 2.09, question 1a. It says, find the point of intersection. I love these questions. We're going to use simultaneous equations, and obviously we've got a couple of lines here, both drawn or expressed in the general form. And what we're going to do is we're going to use simultaneous equations. In this case, this lends itself very well to the elimination method, where I could just make some of these elements the same by multiplying all of with this or all of this by something, and then go ahead and say, let's subtract or add the various elements vertically. All right, so let's take a look. I'm going to restate this. In fact, I'm going to restate it with the bottom term on the top this time. So I've got 3x plus 2y minus 2 is 0. I've got it in my mind what I'm going to do here. And I'm going to multiply all of this by 3 and put it underneath. So 3 times x is 3x. And straight away you can see that if I put a subtraction sign here, I can just subtract straight down and I've got rid of the x's in one go. So 3 times negative y is going to be negative 3y. And I've got 3 times negative 1 is going to be negative 3. And that is going to equal 0. So 3x minus 3x is 0. That's gone. 2y minus minus 3y is plus 5y. And I've got negative 2 minus plus 3 is the same as saying 3 minus 2, which is going to be plus 1, is equal to 0. So to find y, I'm going to subtract 1 from both sides. So 5y is equal to negative 1. I'm going to divide both sides by 5 so that y is going to equal negative 1/5. So that's my first step. I found the y. Now I'm going to find the x by substituting y. I'll just do this so you can see back into, and I'm going to substitute it back into the first equation. So let's restate the first equation. Here it is. I've got x minus y, x minus, that wasn't much of a y, minus 1 is equal to 0. But now we know what y actually is. So let's plonk y back into here. So now I've got x minus negative 1/5. Well, minus negative 1/5 is plus 1/5. So I'll put plus 1/5 there. Minus 1 is equal to 0. Now, 1/5 minus 1 is negative 4/5. So I've got x minus 4/5. There it is equal to 0. So if I add 4/5 to both sides, 4/5 and negative 4/5 comes to 0, and x is equal to positive 4/5. Now, in a way, we've got the x and the y, but we need to state it as a coordinate. So the actual coordinate, the point of intersection, I'll say point of, oops, you can't see it, intersection is, and I've got my x, which is 4/5, comma, my y, which is negative 1/5, and that's my answer.